Hey everybody, what's up? Benji Pistone here, representing Hamilton. How you guys doing today? Um, so I'm just doing this blog over here really quick, and this week is Super Bowl weekend. Actually, this Sunday coming up is Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm actually recording this video on a Wednesday. Actually, no, sorry, today's Thursday. Sorry about that. Um, and yeah, and to be honest, I'm not into football. I don't like football whatsoever. So I'm probably not gonna end up watching the Super Bowl. So even though it's gonna be on every friggin' channel, I'm probably not gonna end up watching it. Um, Actually, I just remembered that a buddy of mine is actually throwing a Super Bowl party, and he invited me. But yeah, I will go absolutely. But yeah, but like I said, I'm not a football guy whatsoever. Um, so anyways, this blog over here is talking about like the commercials that are going to be premiering on Super Bowl Sunday, and you got new commercials, and also at the same time you got like a few trailers that are going to be making their very first premiere during the commercial time of Super Bowl Sunday. And one of the big movie trailers that is going to be premiering this Sunday is the trailer for the Avengers movie, which is coming out this summer. And yeah, I haven't seen that trailer yet, but I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube somewhere. So yeah, so this over here, I'm going to be talking about one commercial that I just saw. I saw this commercial for the first time a few days ago, and I've been wanting to do a video about this for quite a while. And this commercial is great. I love it, and actually, a lot of people thought that this commercial was supposed to be like a setup, like supposed to be a trailer for a sequel to a movie from a very popular movie from the '80s. And this commercial here that I'm talking about is the new Honda commercial that is going to be premiering, and it's on YouTube right now. So I'm gonna put a link in the description box. You guys can check this commercial out if you haven't yet. And it has Matthew Broderick in it, and what it basically is in this commercial, this Honda commercial, is pretty much the commercial is about 2.5 minutes long, well, the extended version. And what they basically do is that they're doing like a remake of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and in the commercial, some of the famous scenes from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, they like remade it. And this commercial is awesome. This has got to be one of the best commercials I've ever seen. It is so good. And yeah, and what I found out is that this commercial was actually directed by Todd Phillips. If you're not familiar with who Todd Phillips is the guy who directed The Hangover and The Hangover 2, and that really hilarious movie Due Date with Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. So yeah, and it is such a funny movie, a funny commercial. It really is. So yeah, it pretty much starts off with Matthew Broderick lying in bed, pretty much faking at his boss, telling him that he can't work today. He feels sick. So pretty much they're doing like the Ferris Bueller's Day Off remake, but instead of obviously him being in high school, because they can't do that anymore because he's now a grown up, they do like him as a grown up, and it first starts off where he's calling his boss, telling him his boss or his agent telling him that he can't work. He doesn't feel good, but obviously he's faking it, just like in the movie. And yeah, and all of these the famous scenes are remade. Like the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. They remade. They remade like the parade scene, for example, but instead of the parade that they originally went to in the movie, he like does this really cool Asian parade where he's singing in Chinese with these other Chinese people. It's funny, and yeah, a whole bunch of the remakes from like the famous scenes from the movie, and also they've added a couple of new scenes that were never in the movie. For example, like he's at an amusement park riding a roller coaster, and also playing some of the amusement park games. Then you see him on the beach doing yoga, or doing the yoga thing. The one thing that I was really disappointed, one of the scenes that I was really disappointed in is that, you guys remember the scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off where Ferris and Cameron and Ferris's girlfriend Sloane, who by the way, I mentioned it before, that chick who played Sloane was fucking hot. That girl was gorgeous, and yeah, that famous scene where the three of them go to a baseball game. Instead of Matthew going to a baseball game, he goes to a horse race, and he's chilling out with this other guy, and when his horse wins, they high five, they get all excited. The one thing that really pissed me off about this scene is that Cameron, the original guy who played Cameron, was not in this scene with Matthew during this horse race, which kind of sucked, because honestly, if he was there beside him at the horse race, that would have been awesome, and and another scene another really funny scene in the commercial is when he goes downstairs from his hotel room, and his car's downstairs in the parking lot, and the valet is holding his keys, and the famous scene with Ben Stein playing the teacher. Anybody, Bueller. Well, you got the valet holding his keys, and he's going, Broderick. This honestly is one of the best commercials I have seen in a long time. It is fantastic, and I love it. So good. Okay, so yeah, I give this commercial 2 thumbs up. It is awesome. So anyways, guys, what do you think? Have you seen this commercial yet? What do you think of it? And yeah, it was funny because a lot of people thought that this commercial was a setup, was supposed to be a trailer for a sequel to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And honestly, I don't think that a sequel to Ferris Bueller's Day Off is not going to work. I don't think it won't work. Hopefully it never happens, because of the fact that the movie's like 20 years old, and Matthew Broderick is older, so it's not going to work, you know what I mean? Same thing with Ghostbusters. Like, they're thinking about making a third Ghostbusters with the original cast, like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and what's his name, Harold Ramis, and all the original guys. And I don't think that's going to be a good idea either. You know what I mean? So yeah. So anyways, guys, that's it. As always, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and if you guys have not seen this commercial, like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you guys can check this commercial out. Okay, guys? Alright, so Benji Pistone here. Take care.